Hi, I'm Peter Travers, movie critic for Rolling Stone, here to tell you what's going on at the movies. And I'm holding a book here. I'm holding a book called The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson. For any of you this whole series of books that Larsson wrote, he's a Swedish writer who died before he saw a penny of profit that these are making. This is the antidote to the Twilight books to me. This is like the smart person's best-selling trilogy. And they've made one of the movies already from the first book, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I thought was wonderful. And it captured the spirit. You had Nazis, you had Sweden, you had the cold. And now we have the second book, The Girl Who Played with Fire, again starring the wonderful Noomi Rapace. Okay, I know you can't deal with Swedish, you don't want to say people who have strange names. It doesn't matter that there's subtitles. This is really good. And this character, she is bisexual, she's pierced and tattooed, she's everything. She's having an affair with a guy who's 3 times as old as she is. It doesn't matter, it's suspenseful, it's fun, it's wonderful. And even though the second movie isn't as good as the first movie, it's still, in this horrible summer of crap, I mean you, Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. I mean, there's so many bad movies. This Girl Who Played with Fire is worth you reading the subtitles, and later in the year, we're going to get the girl who played with the hornet's nest. In fact, she didn't play with it. She kicked the hornet's nest, all by Stieg Larsson, dead. Man dies, 53 years old, never gets to see a profit, never gets your appreciation. Please, this is a movie for the non-stupid. You'll like it. There's actually 2 other movies that aren't bad. There's one called The Kids Are All Right with Annette Bening and Julianne Moore and Mark Ruffalo about a strange marriage between 2 lesbians. That would be Annette Bening and Julianne Moore. They have 2 teenage children. The kids want to know who their father was, so they call in the sperm donor. That's Mark Ruffalo, who's as good as he's ever been in this. Lisa Cholodenko is the director and the co-writer of this movie. It's intelligent. It makes you laugh. It breaks your heart. Where did this come from in such a crap summer? The Kids Are All Right, see that? And if you want to take a kid to another animated movie, this one is called Despicable Me. It's not as good as Toy Story 3, but what is? This is Steve Carell doing the voice of, in fact, he's doing a Hungarian voice as one of the meanest people on earth. Not only does he watch a kid drop his ice cream cone, but he gives him a balloon and then he sticks a pin in it, and he tries to steal the moon. Carell, people, The Office. This is going to be his last season on The Office. Something about his voice is wonderful. These are good movies. But I'm not here to talk about the good anymore. I'm tired of that. The Scum Bucket has been overworked this summer, you know it has. But I have found what I think is easily going to be, and it's only July, and yet I know this is the worst movie of the summer. I think it might even be the worst movie of the year, and it's in 3D. It is called The Last Airbender. And it is directed by M. Night Shyamalan, who we all remember in the good days of The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, but who's had nothing but bad days since. He bottoms out in this. This is so bad. I mean, it's a Nickelodeon series, but he bends air. The kid bends air, so what? It's so brown looking and sluggish. It's the worst 3D I've ever seen. Worse, you people are going to see it. Why? Why are you seeing this? It's so bad that it deserves a super scum bucket. It's so bad that the other bad movies in here, and I'm talking Adam Sandler's Grown Ups, I'm talking Sex and the City 2, I'm talking Night and Day, they should protest that they are in there with this. In fact, that's why I think we need to build a super scum bucket so The Last Airbender could sit in it alone. Because otherwise they're going to say, bending air, doing things with fire, doing things with water. This is excruciating. It bored me breathless. It's horrible, and it's a hit. It's almost making as much money as the unendurable Twilight Saga Eclipse. So let's say it all together. Super Scum Bucket! The Last Airbender. Super Scum Bucket. I hated it. And I'm Peter Travers.